Hey guys, what is up? It is Smasher Gaming here. Welcome back to yet another Brawl Stars video. In this video, I'm going to be doing version 4 of which star power is the best for every brawler in the game. I'm also going to be doing this with gadgets as well. So if you guys are going to enjoy this video, then hit the like button down below. And if you are at all new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Now first we have Shelly. I remember back then I used to say that Fast Forward was the better of the two gadgets, but now after a couple of buffs, Clay Pigeons is easily the better of the two gadgets. Having that increased range is absolutely insane. So 99.9% of the time, you're gonna wanna use Clay Pigeons. Star power wise, I still think that Shell Shock is the better of the two star powers. However, if you're going to be pushing Shelly in Showdown, then use Band-Aid. With Nita, I still think that Fox Fur is the better of the two gadgets. Just Bruce with that extra health is really nice because Bruce can be taken out extremely easily. And I still think that Bear With Me is going to be better of the two. The only time you're going to want to use Hyper Bear is if you're pushing Nita in Heist. But outside of that, Bear With Me is the better star power.
Too pretty for pay.
Now with Colt, I still think, even after all of the nerfs it's gotten, I still think that Silver Bullet is the better of the two gadgets. Just being able to break open walls is really, really amazing for Colt. So Silver Bullet is easily the better of the two gadgets. And I actually think that Magnum Special is the better of the two gadgets. Just having that increased range is going to help Colt a lot in a lot of 1v1 situations. So for the better star power, go with Magnum Special. With Bull, T-Bone Injector is still going to be the better of the two star powers. Just being able to heal 1,500 health with the press of that green button is just really nice for Bull. And I still think that Tough Guy is going to be the better of the two star powers. The only time you're going to want to use Berserker is if you're pushing Bull and Heist, but 99.9% of the times, go with Tough Guy. Now with Jessie, I still think that Spark Plug is the better of the two gadgets. Just being able to slow down enemies is basically just spelling out death for them, because once you slow them down, they really can't do anything about it. And combine that with Energize, it's just absolutely incredible. So in terms of the better gadget, go with Spark Plug. In terms of the better star power, go with Energize.
It's go time.
With Brock, he actually got a rework on one of his star powers, but we're gonna get to that in a little bit. I still think that Rocket Fuel is the better of the two gadgets. It's just amazing for breaking open walls and faster travel speed. Now, his Incendiary star power got reworked and is replaced with more rockets. So basically what more rockets does is that he shoots more rockets during his super. So he's gonna have more rockets. This is incredible for more burst damage, but I actually think I'm gonna go with rocket number 4, because if you actually don't know, Incendiary is now in Brock's base kit. So rocket number 4 is actually going to be the better of the two star powers. In terms of the gadget, go with Rocket Fuel. With Dynamite, Satchel Charge, no question about it, it's still gonna be the better of the two gadgets. Dynamite having a throwable stun, it's just insanely scary to think about. So 99.9% of the times, go with Satchel Charge. In terms of star power, if you want to meme, you can use Dyna Jump, but outside of memeing, Demolition is the better star power.
My aim is
Both of Bo's gadgets really aren't in the best position, but if I would have to go with the better gadget, I would have to go with the Super Totem gadget. With this gadget, you're able to get one free super, and then the totem is destroyed. But in terms of star power, Snare Bear is the better option. The only time you're going to want to use Circling Eagle is if you're pushing Bow on maps like Gem 4 and Snake Prairie, but outside of that, Snare Bear is the better star power. In terms of the better gadget, it's Super Totem. With Tick, his last hurrah gadget is going to be the better of the 2 star powers. Now, let's say there is a Mortis coming right at your face. All you have to do, press the green button. Not only do you get a 50% damage reduction shield, you also explode and you push back enemies, which that is a really good counter for Mortis. Now, I forgot what his first gadget was originally called, but his first gadget actually did get reworked to Mine Mania, where instead of firing 3 mines, it fires 6 mines. This is good for a little bit more area control, but I still think that last hurrah is going to be the better of the 2 gadgets. In terms of the better star power, Well-Oiled is still going to be better. Just healing faster with Tick is really amazing because Tick is the lowest HP brawler in the game. Automatic reload is good only really in Bounty, but outside of that, go with Well-Oiled. In terms of gadgets, go with Last Hurrah. With 8-Bit, honestly, I think Cheat Cartridge is the better gadget because 8-Bit is really only good in Gem Grab right now. He could also be pretty good in Brawl Ball as well, but let's say you have all the gems, all you have to do is activate. I'm sorry guys if I mess up because, you know, I can't really do anything about it, but once you have all the gems, all you have to do is activate the gadget and you can teleport back to your turret. Extra credits can also be good, but it's really not that useful. So in terms of the better gadget, go with Cheat Cartridge. In terms of the better star power, even though it got nerfed a couple of times, Plugged In is still going to be the better star power. Now, Ems with her Acid Spray gadget allows her to attack through walls, but the downside is her attack does 20% less damage. This can be good, but I'm still saying that Friend Zoner is the better gadget. Just having a pushback is really nice. In terms of star power wise, I've actually seen a lot of people saying that Hype is the better star power, and I could somewhat agree. So I'm actually gonna say this: upgrade Ems to level 9 as fast as you can because both of her star powers are actually really good, and both of her gadgets are also really good as well. With Stu, his Speed Zone gadget is really nice. Being able to have that speed area around a certain area of the map is really good, but his Breakthrough gadget can be really good as well. All you have to do, press the green button, you can use your super, break through walls, it's pretty good. So both of his gadgets are good, but if I were to pick one, in my opinion, I would go with Speed Zone. Now, in terms of star power, Zero Drag makes it to where you can go further with your super. That's also pretty good, but Gasso Heal. Every time you use your super, you gain 400 health, and if you guys don't know, you probably should. Stu can get his super with 1 projectile, so you could basically just chain heal and always stay in battle. You barely have to fall back. So in my opinion, go with Gasso Heal as the better star power.
El Primo!
Now we have El Primo. I'm still gonna say Suplex Supplement because El Primo's only good mode still is Brawl Ball. I don't really see him anywhere else but Brawl Ball. So in my opinion, Suplex Supplement is the better gadget. In terms of star power, it's still gonna be Meteor Rush, El Fuego. I really don't see anybody using it, so again, in terms of star power, go with Meteor Rush.
Awfully sorry.
Barley. Even after all this time, I am still going to say get Barley to level 9 as fast as he can. Both of his gadgets are absolutely incredible. One slows, one heals. It's just really nice. This also goes with his star powers as well. One heals himself whenever he throws a basic attack. One deals more damage with his basic attack. So I'm still gonna say it, upgrade Barley to level 9 as fast as you can because both of his star powers are good and both of his gadgets are good. with Poco, his his Protective Tunes gadget absolutely sucks. Do not use this gadget. It is dog doo-doo. It doesn't do anything. Tuning Fork is still going to be the better gadget. I do not care what you say. In terms of star powers, I'm still going to say DeCapo. Screeching Solo, I've actually been seeing a lot of people use Screeching Solo. This can be good for interrupting healing, which that's honestly not that bad. But still, I'm going to say DeCapo. With Rosa, Unfriendly Bushes. Jeez, this gadget, it's actually insane. Basically, if you're in a bush and she activates this gadget, you are pretty much dead. There is absolutely nothing you can do. So if, and only if, there are a lot of bushy maps, use Unfriendly Bushes. But if there aren't, use her Grow Light. Now, in terms of star power, I'm still gonna say Plant Life is the better star power. Being able to heal when you're in a bush is really nice. Thorny Gloves is only good if you're playing on a map that doesn't have a lot of bushes, but outside of that, use Plant Life. Now, we have Rico. His Bouncy Castle gadget. Nerf after nerf after nerf. It's insane. It is, without a doubt, the better gadget, because say you have a lot of walls around you and you're like at, let's say, 100 health. You pop the gadget, you go to the corner, you bounce, and you're at full health. Yeah, it's that good. In terms of star power, I'm still standing by upgrading Rico to level 9 as fast as possible. Super Bouncy is still good. Robo Retreat is still good. But if I were to have to pick one, I would go Super Bouncy, but you can choose whatever star power you want, but definitely, in terms of the better gadget, go with Bouncy Castle. Daryl. I actually think Tarbell is the better gadget. I really don't see that many Daryls using Recoiling Rotator anymore, because I don't think it's as valuable as it was back then. In terms of the better star power, I'm still going to go with Steel Hoops. The only time you're going to use Rolling Reload is if you're pushing Daryl in Heist, but outside of that, go with Steel Hoops. Penny got a huge, massive rework. So she got basically 2 new gadgets and 2 new star powers, and we're going to go ahead and go over both of them. Her Salty Barrel, basically what it does, it's kind of like Spike's Life Plant gadget, where he puts a projectile down and you can basically shield all incoming damage. But what's different is that Penny could actually hit the barrel and she can use it as a projectile. It's actually pretty good. Now, her trusty Spy Glasses, it's alright, but I don't really see people using it that much. So in my opinion, Salty Barrel is the better gadget. Now, Heavy Cuffers. What it does, instead of shooting 3 projectiles, it shoots 5. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. And with her Master Blaster, whenever she puts her cannon down, it's gonna blow up and deal 1,000 damage. So, in my opinion, I think that Heavy Cuffers is the better of the 2 star powers. In terms of gadgets, go with Salty Barrel. Carl, a couple of months ago, used to be the worst brawler in the game, and ever since they buffed his pickaxe speed, yeah, you can already imagine, he is one of the best brawlers in the game. Flying Hook is still the better of the 2 gadgets. Being able to throw yourself to an opponent and combine it with Protective Pirouette, really good combo. Now, I'm also going to say it. Upgrade Carl to power level 9 as fast as you possibly can, because both of his star powers are actually pretty good. But in terms of the better gadget, 100% of the time, go with Flying Hook. With Jackie, her rebuild gadget basically makes it to where she can rebuild the environment around her. I mean, it's nice, but Pneumatic Booster is still going to be the better of the 2 gadgets. Being able to move faster, that's going to make Jackie go closer to her opponents. I'm still saying Hardy Hardhat is the better star power. Being able to have a permanent 20% damage reduction is really nice for Jackie. Now, Piper. I still think that Homemade Recipe is the better of the two gadgets. Being able to home on to an enemy is really nice, and Ambush is still going to be the better of the two star powers. However, if there aren't a lot of bushy maps, I would say go with Snappy Sniper. Pam, her Scrap Sucker gadget. Oh my lordy. Let's say you are on 1 ammo left. You press the green button and you suck up all of their ammo and you're back to full ammo. Like, what is that? That makes no sense. Her Scrap Sucker, easily the better of the two gadgets, but however, her Pulse Modulator, still pretty good. I really do not see Mama's Hug anymore. I used to say that this star power was the better of the two, but now I'm saying Mama's Squeeze because being able to control a certain area of the map with your turret is really, really nice. So, in terms of the better gadget, go with Scrap Sucker. In terms of the better star power, go with Mama's Squeeze. Frank, with his Irresistible Attraction gadget, it allows him to pull enemies to him and also deal 100% extra damage. It can be nice, but active noise canceling is still going to be the better gadget. Being able to not get stunned is just absolutely nice for Frank. Sponge is still going to be the better of the two star powers, just adding more health to Frank is nice. However, Power Grab still can be really, really strong, but 99.9% of the time, go with Sponge.
Somebody order a knuckle
Phoebe,
sandwich.
her extra sticky gadget, I mean, it's alright. I still think Vitamin Booster is going to be the better of the two gadgets. Star powers, Home Run is still a really good gadget. I said gadget instead of star power. My bad. It's still going to be a really good star power because having extra mobility is really nice. Batting stance is also pretty good, but in my opinion, I'd say Home Run is the better of the two star powers.
Sweet nectar.
Now with B, her Rattled Hive gadget at one point in the game was the best gadget in the game. You really couldn't counter it. The only way to actually avoid it is when the bees were moving away, you would move close. But I'm still gonna say Rattled Hive. You can still get some pretty good chip damage in, and her Insta B-Load is still gonna be the better of the two star powers. Her Honeycomb star power is eh. It's really eh, but Insta B-Load is the better star power here. Nani, her Return to Sender gadget. My goodness. Returns 80% of the incoming damage back to the enemy that did that damage to you. Say it's a bull, right? He's gonna do what? I'd say 400 damage, but oh wait, he's gonna take like 2,000 damage because of this freaking stupid gadget. So I'm gonna say Return to Sender is the better gadget. Autofocus is still going to be the better star power. Being able to add extra damage with Peep is really, really nice. So, in terms of gadget, Return to Sender. In terms of star power, Autofocus.
Whatever.
Edgar. His Hardcore gadget is pretty nice. Being able to have a 2,000 damage shield can be really good. However, I'm gonna still go with Let's Fly. Being able to almost instantly charge your Super is really nice. Fisticuffs, basically lets you heal more with your basic attack. I'm actually gonna go with Fisticuffs because being able to heal with your basic attack is really nice. Now with Griff, he only has one gadget, which is a really useful gadget. Being able to break open walls is absolutely nice. However, in terms of star powers, I'm gonna say keep the change. Being able to fire your coins faster, pretty nice. However, business resilience can be pretty useful sometimes as well, but in terms of star power, go with keep the change. Mortis. Both of his gadgets are actually pretty good. One does damage, one makes you reload faster. So I'm gonna say both of his gadgets are good. But Creepy Harvest, I'm gonna go over Coiled Snake, because Creepy Harvest lets you heal more whenever you defeat an enemy. Coiled Snake, all it does is just shorten the timer of how long you get it. So, in terms of star power, go with Creepy Harvest. Terra, her support from Beyond gadget is going to be the better of the two. The only time you're going to want to use Psychic Enhancer is if you're playing on really bushy maps. Outside of that, go with support from Beyond. And in terms of star power, Healing Shade is easily going to be the better of the two. With Gene, his Vengeful Spirits gadget is not the best. It's really not good, because 99.9% of the time you're gonna miss literally every single one of the projectiles. So Lamp Blowout is gonna be the better of the two gadgets. In terms of star power, 99.9% of the time, use Magic Puffs if you're playing 3v3. But if you're pushing Gene and Showdown, use Spirit Slap. Max, her Sneaky Sneakers, not very good. It can be useful, but I'd say it's not the best, because you can take Max out before she's able to heal all of that health. Her Phase Shifter is still going to be the better of the two gadgets. In terms of star power, it's really a 50-50. If you want to do more supers, go with Supercharged. If you want more ammo, do Run and Gun. Now, Mr. P, his Porter Reinforcements is, geez, it's still gonna be the better of the two star powers. I meant to say gadgets, but his Service Bell can still be somewhat useful, but I still think Porter Reinforcements is gonna be better. His Handle with Care, it's nice. It's really nice. I don't think Revolving Door is good anymore, because I'm pretty sure back a couple of months ago, it actually got reworked. So in terms of the better of the two star powers, go with Handle with Care.
Task completed.
Sprout, his Transplant gadget can be really, really trolly, because you can basically just destroy a wall, get another one, place another one down. It's like, oh my goodness. But I still think his Garden Mulcher gadget is going to be the better of the two. In terms of star power wise, easily go with Photosynthesis.
Next time.
Byron, his booster shots is okay. Burst damage can be really, really nice. But in terms of the better star power, I meant to say gadget. I'm sorry guys for messing up. In terms of the better gadget, go with Shot in the Arm. In terms of the better star power, I'm actually gonna go with Malaise. Being able to reduce any type of healing can be really, really insane. Squeak, his Regidu gadget. Easily the better of the two gadgets, being able to control a certain area. And not only that, if you step in it, you get slowed. In terms of the better star power, go with Super Sticky 1000% of the time. Spike, even with the nerfs, his Life Plant gadget is still going to be the better of the two. In terms of star power, go with Curveball.
Let's settle this.
Crow. I don't even know why they haven't nerfed Slowing Toxin. Why haven't they nerfed it? It is clearly a top 5 gadget. It's one of the best gadgets in the game. Again, I don't know why they've nerfed it. Ever since they buffed it, it's just been getting out of hand. So, easily, Slowing Toxin is the better gadget. In terms of star power, go with Extra Toxic. Leon, Lollipop Drop, better of the two gadgets. In terms of star power, if you want to, you can go Smoke Trails, but I would say Invisi-Heal is better.
Nap time.
Sandy, his Sweet Dreams gadget. Jesus. Stun. Yay. In terms of the better gadget, Sweet Dreams, in terms of the better star power, I would say Healing wins. Amber, her Dancing Flames gadget. I don't think it's good. I still think that Fire Starters is going to be the better gadget. In terms of star powers, easily go with Wild Flames. With Meg, her toolbox is It's only It basically just increases your reload speed by 35% whenever you're in the radius. I still think that Jolting Volt is going to be the better gadget. In terms of star power, easily Force Field. Heavy Metal is absolutely useless. So, in terms of the better star power, go with Force Field. I'm sorry that this is a long video. I didn't think that it would take this long, but we are finally moving on to the chromatics, and then we have those brawlers down there. So first, Gale, his Twister gadget is still going to be the better of the two. Spring Ejector is basically completely useless. It is useless. So in terms of the better gadget, go with Twister. Both of his star powers are actually pretty good, so I'm also going to say level up Gale as fast as you can. In terms of Surge, both, or at least his Power Surge gadget actually got reworked. So instead of teleporting, you're basically going to have one level for 10 seconds, which can be pretty nice. But Power Shield, though, I'm still going to say is the better of the two gadgets. In terms of the better star power, Serve Ice Cold. Easily Serve Ice Cold is the better star power. With Colette, her Gotcha gadget can actually be a lifesaver. Being able to heal 80% of the damage that she deals, pretty nice. But I'm still going to say not as the better gadget. In terms of star power, I'm still going to go with Push It. With Lou, his Cryo Syrup gadget, easily the better of the two gadgets. It is instantly better than Ice Block. Ice Block is basically useless. In terms of star powers, I'm actually going to say Hypothermia. Being able to do damage reduction is really, really nice. So yeah, Hypothermia is the better of the two. Colonel Ruffs, even though his Take Cover gadget did get nerfed in this most recent balance update, it's still going to be the better of the two gadgets. His Air Superiority, or his Air Support gadget, is pretty as well. But 99.9% of the time, use Take Cover. In terms of star powers, Air Superiority is going to be the better of the two. Being able to open up walls is really, really nice. But his Field Promotion gadget can still be busted if you know how to use it.
Stop whining.
With Belle, her Reverse Polarity gadget really is not that good. I would still say that Nest Egg is the better of the two gadgets. In terms of star power, Positive Feedback, easily. Her Grounded gadget is absolutely useless. It is absolutely useless. So yeah, Positive Feedback, easily the better of the two.
Obey the rules!
With Buzz, he only has one gadget, so you can't really say anything yet, but his Eye Sharp gadget is going to be the better of the two star powers 100% of the time.
I'm so
Ash,
lanky.
both of his gadgets are good. Doesn't matter. You can use Chill Pill if you want to. You can use Rotten Banana if you want to. Both of his gadgets are good. In terms of star powers, I would actually possibly go with First Bash. You can also use Mad as Heck as well, but I would say First Bash is the better star power.
No one outshines
With Lola, her Stun Double, it's okay. It's not the best, but you know, it's okay. Her Improvised gadget is actually really, really good, but her Sealed with the Kiss is not the best. So yeah, easily go with Improvised.
Check me out!
With
I got
Fang,
boobs.
his Roundhouse Kick used to be the best gadget in the game. It got nerfed slightly. It's still going to be the better of the two gadgets. Cornfu is still good. The Roundhouse Kick is better. His Fresh Kick star power, easily the better of the two. I remember this used to be the best gadget in the game. Not the best gadget, the best star power in the game because of how broken it was. So yeah, Fresh Kicks, easily the better of the two.
Remember, peeps, no points for second
Janet,
place.
Drop the Bass, better of the two gadgets. It's just, jeez, this gadget is absolutely annoying. I'm still gonna go with Vocal Warm-Up because she can focus her attacks more and she can do it faster. So yeah, Vocal Warm-Up is the better of the two.
Clear the area.
With Grom, his Watchtower gadget is only good if you're playing on bushy maps. However, you're going to want to use Radio Check. And X Factor, easily the better of the two star powers. His Foot Patrol is not the best, but use X Factor easily.
That's right.
Bonnie, this can be a little bit tricky. I would probably say Sugar Rush might be the better of the two, which basically means that she can heal in her cannon, which is pretty nice. I honestly might have to go with Wisdom Tooth. Pretty good star power. Now with Eve, her Gotta Go gadget is really nice. Definitely gotta say Gotta Go. Her star power, Happy Surprise. Why is this star power even in the game? It does not make any sense at all. So easily the better of the two star powers to go with Happy Surprise. Now last, but certainly not least, we have the newest brawler in the game, Otis. The only gadget that he has so far is Dormant Star, which basically means if you miss your super, you can activate the gadget and place, what's the name? Oh yeah, Syl. Sorry. You can basically place Syl on the ground, and if you don't know what Syl does, whenever an enemy gets hit by him, they're disabled from doing any action in the game, which is nice. In terms of the better star power, I forgot what the second one was. Oh yeah, it makes it to where he shoots a 4th paintball. That could be pretty good, but Stencil Glue makes it to where Syl lasts a second longer. So in my opinion, Stencil Glue. But guys, I am sorry that this was a long video. I did not expect that it would actually be this long, so I deeply apologize for that. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button down below, and if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. Also, sorry for uploading a couple of times in the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!